Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer for Birthday Bloom. Now, if you are checking out this open source project for the very first time, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're looking at a completely reimagined way to celebrate the people we care about. We're going to break down exactly what Birthday Bloom is, how it works under the hood, and most importantly, how you can use it to create something truly memorable. Okay, let's dive into this by addressing the somewhat mundane reality of modern birthday wishes. Seriously, think about it for a second. How many generic happy birthday texts did you receive or honestly even send this year that were completely forgotten by the time you finished your morning coffee? Look, we are all guilty of it. The fleeting WhatsApp forwards, the quick text messages, those generic Instagram story tags. They take literal seconds to send and, well, seconds to forget. They just kind of lack that emotional weight, you know?
So I want you to contrast that old, easily forgotten text with a totally new approach. Instead of a static message just buried in a noisy social media feed, imagine sending a highly immersive digital web experience. We're talking about something that acts as a dedicated stage built just for the person you're celebrating. And that right there, that is the exact core problem we are solving today.
Section 1. Meet Birthday Bloom. So what is it? Birthday Bloom is this ultimate open-source web application designed to replace traditional greeting cards with a fully personalized, interactive page. Under the hood, it operates as a cinematic finite state machine. Now, I know that sounds incredibly technical, but really, it's just a fancy way of saying it carefully orchestrates a flow of visual events. It guides the user through typing scenes, simulated chats, and final interactive reveals. The whole thing is perfectly paced to feel natural and emotional, rather than just feeling like you loaded up some static template. Let's walk through the actual magic the recipient experiences when they open their unique link. First, they're greeted with a cinematic typewriter intro that paces out a customized narrative. Then, they reach the absolute centerpiece, an interactive SVG cake. And guys, this isn't just a static image. They can actually blow out the digital candles and cut the cake, which triggers this incredibly satisfying bounce transition. From there, they can tilt their mouse to explore a Polaroid memory gallery of your photos, read a heartfelt surprise letter housed in a stunning glass morphism card, and even pop physics-correct floating balloons in the background. It's not just a card, it's an entire journey.
Section 2. Crafting a magic.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how accessible this tool is. You might be thinking that building a cinematic React application requires serious coding skills. Nope. You don't need any programming knowledge to create this masterpiece. The user journey is literally 3 simple steps. First, you customize the variables, adding the name, the photos, and the colors. Second, you preview the magic locally or on your hosting dashboard just to make sure everything looks perfect. And third, you share the unique link. That's it. Fast, simple, and incredibly memorable.
So, the crucial point here is how this zero-code customization actually works in practice. Birthday Bloom uses an env-first philosophy. This means you personalize absolutely everything, simply by updating environment variables in a single .env.local file. Want to change the recipient's name? Just type their name next to VIT_birthday name. Need to change the relationship to a partner, a sibling, maybe a best friend? Just update VIT_birthday relationship. The entire app, the narrative, the emojis, the pacing, automatically rewires itself based on those super simple text variables. It is honestly amazing to see how much heavy lifting the system does based on just one tiny variable change. By simply updating a single color variable, like picking deep pink or gold, the engine generates a fully curated theme palette that completely transforms the emotional tone of the site. So a romantic setup gives you hearts and elegant flows, switch it to energetic with a cyan color, and boom, you get explosions and vibrant, colorful effects. Switch to nostalgic for a family member, and the system automatically applies these beautiful, warm retro effects and vintage styling. And the visual depth doesn't even stop there. The engine actually ships with exactly 15 distinct, highly polished animation effects. We're talking physics-based particle bursts, cascading sparkle rain, matrix-style digital rain, cyberpunk glitch effects, and even organic liquid swirls. All of these layered ambient effects create a really premium 3D focal depths that makes the active elements, like the cake and the photos, truly pop right off the screen. Section 3. Design and architecture. For the developers tuning in, the architecture powering this thing is seriously impressive. It's built on a modern stack, including React 18 for the UI, Framer Motion for that cinematic orchestration, and Tailwind CSS for rapid styling. Oh, and it uses a Zoostant store to parse all those environment variables the second the module loads.
It's incredibly lightweight and lightning fast, which means it is a breeze to deploy and super performant for the end user. The strict design principles are really the glue holding this all together. To ensure a silky smooth 60 frames per second, yes, even on older mobile devices, the project relies entirely on pure CSS and native SVGs rather than bogging things down with heavy JavaScript physics libraries. It features fully responsive breakpoints, dynamically reducing particle counts on smaller screens. Plus, it's absolutely crucial to mention that it is WCAG-AA accessible. That means it includes text scaling, high contrast modes, and a dedicated reduced motion support system, ensuring everyone can comfortably enjoy the celebration. Let's move to and see how this builds in Section 4, powered by open source. You see, Birthday Bloom isn't just a product. It is a community-driven ecosystem. As an open source project under the MIT license, developers from all over the world are invited to collaborate. You can fork the repository right now. You can contribute by fixing bugs, optimizing performance for edge cases, or getting creative in building brand new family templates for different relationships. You can help improve accessibility or translate the framework into new languages. The overarching goal here is to build features that scale across future versions so that absolutely everyone benefits. Because at the end of the day, all of this technology serves a deeply human purpose. As the project's creator, Nabrokar Sarkar, so perfectly puts it, in the garden of the internet, may your digital memories always bloom. This project is fundamentally a bridge between technology and human emotion. It proves, without a doubt, that modern web technology isn't just for SaaS products and corporate dashboards. It can literally be used to strengthen human relationships through thoughtful, emotional design. So, here is exactly what you can do right now. Head over to the GitHub repository, give the project a star to support the open source community, fork the code to spin up your own instance, and use this engine to create a memory for someone you love. I'll leave you with this final thought to ponder as you open up that repository. With a tool this powerful, this incredibly beautiful, and this accessible, whose birthday are you going to make unforgettable today?